San Diego has gotten about half of the amount of rainfall it typically gets, yet the San Diego County Water Authority says it has such a high water supply, it's looking to transfer water to other areas of the West.
CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall joins us live from the San Diego County Water Authority to explain all of this to us. Kelly, this means we have more water than we need here in San Diego?
Yeah, exactly. So we've been stocking up on water just in case of a drought, and now the San Diego County Water Authority has more water than we need. So we potentially could transfer some of it to other parts of Southern California or other areas of the West. Now, if you're wondering if this means water rates are going to go down, that is not the case.
What we're trying to get back to are smooth and predictable rate increases for the region. What caused the past 2 years, arguably the past 3, did have to do with this climate change whiplash in hydrology. 2 consecutive wet years has a material impact on the Water Authority's business and how revenue is collected.
And to be clear, San Diego doesn't really rely on snowpack or on rainfall for our water supply. We rely heavily on the Colorado River. So even though we've had less rain than we normally get, it's still more than what we would have during a drought. And that's what they've been planning for at the San Diego County Water Authority. Again, they've stocked up on water just in case of a drought. So according to Dan Denham, the general manager of the Water Authority, whom you just heard from, the reason these rate increases continue is because they're tied into these fixed costs with these long-term contracts. He says inflation is also part of it, higher costs associated with everything. Here's what the rate increase was last year and what you can expect ahead.
Last year was a 14% increase. We started at a point where we were in the high 20s and got it down to 14%. We're looking at something similar this year, but we've just barely started our rate and budget process, and so we look to get that down even further in the months to come.
And so that's where we're at when it comes to rates. As for water usage, that looks good. The Sierra Nevada snowpack is about 90%. It's a little below average now, but with more snow expected, we could end up hitting right around average, which puts us in a really good position as far as reservoir levels go and things like that. So back out here live, that means statewide there won't be any restrictions on usage like we saw back in 2022. That is when the water levels were really low. Carlo and Anna?
Kelly, good news about water usage. We can use it without restrictions, but I'm assuming they don't want people to go and dig out their drought-resisted yards and put in lawns now and crank up the water on their showers and everything, right?
Exactly. They still want us to be responsible when it comes to using water. One interesting thing that I learned today is that San Diegans have actually cut back on their water usage 50% in the last 30 years, and that's even though the population has grown. So conserving water, I think, is something that's just ingrained in us now.
Yeah, it really should be our lifestyle now, not to waste water.
Yeah, we got the low flow, heads on our showers and the toilets. It's all for a good reason. Hopefully, we won't get higher rates down the road. Kelly Hessedall reporting for us. Some good water on the news on the waterfront. Thanks, Kelly.